Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be recreating 4 different Nina Park lip looks. At the time of filming, she doesn't have any tutorials or workshops available, which I honestly love because it just leaves so much room for personal interpretation, and I've been loving watching other makeup creators like have their own takes on the looks, and I love seeing like what details they pick up on versus what I see. It's been creating a really fun space and I've been loving it. So this is going to be my take on the colors I see, the texture, and just the overall vibe with products I already had in my collection. I'll make sure to swatch the little lip packs on the back of my hand so you can like take a screenshot and compare to what you already have in yours. So this is going to be my take on what I can see in these lip looks from the colors, the textures, and just the overall vibe, while keeping in mind that in person these lip looks may have looked completely different, but I'm just going to be recreating them from what I can see in these photos that are taken in a certain lighting, maybe filters, and who knows what else, you know? I'm very excited, and if you enjoyed today's video, let me know and I can do another 4 in a future video or something. So let's get into it. I spent quite a few hours trying these lip combos out, creating these little lip kits, if you will, and I have so many sticky notes everywhere here. So let's get started. The first lip look I'm going to be recreating today is this one done on Mia Goth. It stood out to me because it's more matte compared to her other lip looks. So I'm first starting with this Lily by Red Smiley Lip Blending Stick in the shade 04. So I'm tracing the outer edge of my lips here, aka overlining. I love this lip pencil in general because it does offer such a blurring finish, but it's also perfect for this type of lip look because I'm actually going to blur it out further, taking a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to keep my blending very concentrated, but I'm going to blend this out even further to create kind of a more lip contouring, lip defining shadow around my whole lip line. And I'll be doing this a lot today. This is going to be part of every look. But you can see it almost just adds like a blurred out shadow along the perimeter of my lips. I'm taking this Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip Pencil in the shade Mocha. So with this lip liner, I'm going to start on my bottom lip. And if you look, you can see there's a bit more on the outer edge of the bottom lip, bringing that in on the corner. And I'm taking a finer line of this on the top lip. It is brought in a touch, just not as dramatically as the bottom lip. Taking that blending brush again, I'm going to soften things up. And then I'm going to add another layer for contrast and depth right where I want it to be the most deep. In this photo, I think it's due to shadow, but it does look like there's a sharper emphasis right here. But you can, if you want to, create a little bit more of a dramatic line if you'd like. I'm going for a happy medium. I'm taking the MAC Powder Kiss Hazy Matte Lipstick in the shade Stay Curious. This is one of my all-time favorite colors from MAC. But this I'm going to start by patting it in, but I'll also add an emphasis in the center of the lip. So I'm starting to pat it in the center here where I want the most saturation, but I am overlapping the color on the lip liner just so that it all looks like one. And then I'll add a little extra right in the center here. And again, you can wipe off that little brush and just kind of soften things up. I'm going to add just a bit more contrast with a deeper brown lip liner. This is the Kaleidos lip liner in Java. I'm gonna enhance the shadow right here, trying to make my bottom lip look almost heavy. And now I'm taking a lip balm. I would suggest something a bit more solid. This is the Dr. Jart Vital Hydra Solution. I'm just taking a little dab of it to just go right on my Cupid's bow right here. And right at here, right at the center. And here is my interpretation of this first lip look. So here's everything I used. This is the Lily by Red pencil in 04, Melt Cosmetics Mocha. Then this is Kaleido's Java, and then this is MAC Stay Curious. So you can take a screenshot of this or use it as reference to what you have, but I'll also have all of these things listed in the description box. So moving on to the second look, I'm going to be recreating this bronzy soft one done on Hailey Bieber. This one is so pretty and I can't wait to get it on my lips. So I'm starting again with the Lily by Red blending stick in 04, doing the exact same thing, tracing the perimeter of my lip, overlining slightly. And I'm doing the exact same thing as last time, keeping that blend in this general area. Now this finish is overall very balmy, slightly glowy, so it made me think of the Merit lip liners. So I'm going to be taking the shade Sportif. So looking at this one, her top lip is more generously filled in compared to the last lip look done on Mia Goth. So I'm starting on the lower lip. So I'm kind of lining my bottom lip as usual, but I'll fill in the side just a little bit right here, not taking it all the way in. Again, lining my top lip as usual, but this time I'll fill in the side here and a little bit of the Cupid's bow, kind of slightly in a Kim Possible way. Taking that handy dandy blending brush once again, which is an A504 from BK Beauty. And I'm just slightly blurring that out. Taking another layer right where I want the most contrast and depth, right there, like that. And then I'm going to be taking this Vive powder in the shade Ripple. I'm just going to add this to my fingertip first, because I don't want to deposit too much color. What I love so much about this lip look, it looks like it's just her natural lip color in the center. So to achieve that, I'm just going for such a tiny amount. And if I want to build up more color, I can slowly do that. So similar to the last look, starting in the center, but I'm also overlapping that color slightly all over the lip. Now, to give it that balmy finish, I'm going to be taking the Dr. Jart lip balm again. I would suggest kind of a solid form. I would stay away from, say, like the Rhode peptide lip treatments. Like anything too glossy, I think would make everything move. Something a bit more stiff. Even like a classic like lip treatment balm, like I almost said Durex. Blistex would work fantastically. And I'm putting a light layer of this all over. And I'm putting an emphasis right on the lip edge to really catch that light, to make it look like an extra glossy highlight, like when you shift your head. And here's my take on the Hailey Bieber lip combo. And here are the 3 products for you to use as reference. So this is the Lily by Red in 04, the Merit in Sportif, and then the Vive powder in, I forget what the color is, Ripple. I love all of these, but this might be number 1 or number 2 for me. For the third look, I wanted to create this cooler toned lip combo done on Margaret Qualley. So this one's going to start off with another Lily by Red stick, but this is in a different shade. It's in the shade 3, which is a pure cool contour color. I'll show you in comparison to number 4 quick. So this is 4, the one I used in the 2 previous lip combos, and this is 3. It's a little bit deeper and a lot cooler, whereas this one has some more camel tones in it. Doing the exact same thing with this. But this time, I'm also going to take a little bit of this onto the top lip, just like that. Taking my good old blending brush again, just to diffuse the edge. This one also has a Kim Possible moment to it too. It's a little bit heavier on the top lip. Then I'm taking my Rimmel lip liner in the shade 705 Cappuccino, and I'm going to add more structure and shadow to my lip here. So taking a little more on the outer edge of my lip here first, filling in the side. And there's an emphasis right under her lip right here to give that extra pouty look. And I'll carry just a slight amount of it on the outer corner of my bottom lip, like just a little. Taking that blending brush again, just to soften things. I almost just like this alone, but I'm going to add a stain now. This one is by Clio. It's the Crystal Glam tint in the shade 08 Gentle Cinnamon. So I see a more concentration of this on the lower lip, so that's why I put a lot more lip liner on my top here. So I'm going to apply it more generously on the lower lip here. And with this brush, I'm just going to pat the outer edge just to kind of transfer the lacquered top gloss of this lip product instead of like the base staining color. I mostly want the stain to really capture the lip right here. Taking some of that top gloss to put right on the Cupid's bow to make sure the light bounces off. And there we have it. This is what I interpreted this lip look to be. I think this one's pretty close. It looks a lot warmer on me, but I think that's my lighting circumstances right here. This photo looks like it was taken in natural daylight without the sun shining in or anything, whereas I'm shooting in just studio lighting right now, and the tone of my lights are a lot warmer. I just love the cooler upper lip. I thought that looked so pretty. But here is look number 3. And here are opaque swatches of the products I used. So this is the Lily by Red in 03. This is Cappuccino from Rimmel. And then this is Clio Gentle Cinnamon. This looks a lot more orange on my hand here, but when it's sheared out like I did on my lip, it's a lot more pinky. And for my last lip look, I'm doing another one that was done on Margaret Qualley. I think this is my favorite look. I tried to softly recreate the eye look too from this look. Let me know if you'd like to see a full face video. I more so took inspiration from the liner placement, less the bronzy all over eyeshadow here. So for this lip look, it read to me like the times I would apply a lip stain first, then layer over some lip liner. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have this Kulfi Beauty lip stain in the shade Black Cherry. So I'm going to generously apply this, especially on my lower lip first. I want my lower lip to take a lot more pigment. Then I'll move on to the top lip. I just wanted my bottom lip to have a head start. So I'll let this kind of sink in and stain for a few minutes. Then I'll wipe off this top glossy layer so we can add some lip liners. Okay, it's been like a minute. I'm feeling impatient, but I'm going to wipe this away. Holy, that looks like almost neon on camera. In person, it's like a perfect berry tone. Weird. So to me, the outer perimeter is giving a lot more bronzy tones. To me, it looked like MAC Strip Down. That's what came to mind immediately. So I'm going to be using this as my first blurring lip liner, like I was previously using the Lily by Red sticks. So if this could open, okay. Starting on the top lip where it looks more dramatic, overlining with this. And yes, taking my blending brush one last time to do those little blending circles. Now I'm switching over to Spectif from Merit once again, and I'm going to add more structure with this color. It's a little bit deeper, but it still has that warm bronzy camel tone. That almost sounds like camel toe. Camel tone, bronzy tone. To bring in more contour. I'm just taking my finger and I'm kind of blotting the edge right here because it almost looks like this part of her lip on the top lip disappears. You could also use like a little bit of a powder to diffuse it further, but I'm happy with the level I have it here. But I'm just going to continue building a little bit more structure at a time, then blending, then going back and forth. Taking that lip stain once again, I'm taking my brush with a little dab of it, and I'm just going to put this on my lower lip. Then I'm going to take the balm again for the top lip because I just want to add a bit more color to kind of drown out some of the lip liner here. And to me, it looked like it had more of a lacquered finish right on the lower lip, whereas the top lip, it could have been like a highlighter or even like a glow booster. But I'm just going to get that effect with this balm once again. Here are the swatches of the lip products I used this time. So MAC Strip Down, Merit Spotsif, and then Black Cherry from Kulfi. And here is the fourth and final lip combo of today's video. I think my #1 favorite. So for me, it would be this one, then the Hailey Bieber one, then the other Margaret one, then Mia Goth. I think that's my ranking. But let me know which one was your favorite, or what would your ranking be? But I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like to see a part 2 of this, because I would gladly do so. I'll have everything I used listed and linked in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!